Toddy, defeat tonight for the boys, but what did you make of the performance overall?
Yeah, I think it was a reasonably good performance. I think we started the game well. For large parts of the first half, I think we was a better team. We created quite a lot of chances. But yeah, they're a good outfit. They qualified for the Champions League this season, and you can see that in the way they play and the way they press. So, all in all, I don't think we can beat ourselves up too much about it. I think all in all, I think it was a reasonably good performance.
Yeah, and particularly in that first half, as you mentioned, the lads play some really good football going forward. You must hope that the boys can take some confidence from that going forward.
Yeah, definitely. I think, to be honest, we could have been 2 or 3-0 up early doors, and I think the game looks completely differently. Like you say, you've got to take the positives from pre-season. We can't beat ourselves up too much, but obviously at the same time, the boys have got high standards, and I don't think the scoreline reflects the game, to be honest.
But in the second half, Atalanta quite showed their class, didn't they? Do you think that was an important lesson for the boys to show that this is the standard that we're going to be facing this season?
Oh, definitely. I think they show how ruthless they can be on the counter attack. You need one chance and it's a goal. And I think towards the end of the game, we were obviously pushing on to try and get something back because we felt like we deserved it. And good teams like that will punish you on them little mistakes. So I think that's something we probably need to tidy up on. But all in all, like I say, I don't think it was a bad performance from us.
You got yourself a goal in the first half. I know it's a pre-season friendly, but it always must be a nice feeling scoring at Carrow Road.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling. Like you say, it's just a pre-season friendly, but it's always nice to hit the back of the net, and it gives you a bit of momentum personally. And obviously, it's a shame that the result didn't reflect on that. But as you say, you've got to take the positives from things, and that's certainly one of them.
And in terms of your pre-season as a whole, on a personal level, are you pleased with how it's going so far?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been a reasonably good pre-season from the team as well as me personally. I think we've all got ourselves to a good fitness level, and I think that has shown. Like I say, obviously we can't look too much into result tonight because I think all in all it has been a fairly good pre-season. We got a brilliant result against Schalke, and there's been some real good bits. So I think there's positives definitely to take.
And you've been involved quite a bit in most of the games so far. Are you confident that you're in the boss's thoughts going into that obviously first game coming up in about 10 days' time?
Yeah, it's a massive game, Liverpool, and I think I've shown that I want to be taken seriously. I want to play, and I've tried to show what I can do. And I think at the same time, there's a lot of players that bring a lot of things to the team. So I'd like to think I've given them something to think about. But there's going to be a lot of games this year, and you've got to be ready mentally for each and every one of them.
And we have one pre-season friendly coming up back here on Saturday against Toulouse. How important is it going to be for the boys to put in a performance then and give us a little bit of momentum going into the first league game? Yeah,
I think you're spot on. I think momentum's probably the key thing. I think, like I say, we can't beat ourselves too much up about tonight, but all in all, getting a good performance and a good win on the last one, I think, like you say, it gives you good stead. And I think everyone's pretty self-confident in what we can achieve and all the rest. But getting that win, and it means nothing, but getting the win, like you say, gives you a bit of momentum and gives you a bit of good positivity and get everyone behind us going into a real tough game.